I'm good.
Hey, Mess.
Yeah, Mess. What's up, boys? Sorry about
Fuck you, Mess.
that. Fuck you too, kid.
Gotta get this fucking banter in immediately.
Yeah.
What did
Start
I
it,
miss?
Escargo. Start it. Start it. This is the scream. Oh shit. Never mind.
I don't think we could beat a 4 seed.
We got our boy
I know we're
Zim
bad,
kills.
but we're not that bad.
Is this y'all's main roster now? What happened to Who's Pleasure or the Diamond? What happened to those two?
Pleasure never shows up.
Yo, Escargot, it's my nigga. Let's go.
Escargot is a bully, bro.
Shut up, bitch.
Escargo is a goat.
He eats my pussy at night.
Escargot.
Escargoat.
I'm gonna call him Billy. Bitch, quit slapping me in your titties, goddamn.
Sorry, I feel like winning today.
Bruh.
Oh, no, I didn't have a chance because I just got from the source, so now I'm not warmed up.
Dude, what do you mean? I literally just got done unloading hospital cards.
And I lost 9 rank games today and only won 1 out of 10. It's just good.
Okay, why would you say that?
I mean, I'm
Like,
just saying
they
it.
did not want to know that.
I don't care what happened, bro. I went from platinum to plat 3, bro.
It's okay, I'll carry you tonight.
Zim, you've been doing terrible in the games.
I have not, I've literally carried. Shut the fuck up.
You didn't carry. The freaking your friend, whatever
Who?
his name was, carried. The Cav main. That somehow was good with Cav. Don't know how he was.
That kid did not carry, that kid was shit.
Yeah, didn't carry. 13 and what, 2? 1?
Shut the fuck up. Also, I won't be home tomorrow until like tomorrow night.
We don't have nothing tomorrow anyway, so you're good.
Go to my girlfriend's tomorrow. And then Saturday, I have to go help my cousin move.
Invite me so we can have a threesome, bro.
No, I'm good. I'm about to take her in the shower.
Okay.
Masuda's.
Is Trell invited?
Yeah, I got it, bro. He said he just needs a minute.
Masuda here's showering. He's like,
What's that?
Nasty.
I'm gonna invite you to this Discord server. Look at the NSFW.
Oh,
Your stupid name.
well,
Mess, is this all you got today?
Hey, when's the loot game?
No idea.
I swear to God, somebody said there was a loot game. Or am I tripping?
No, it's like a week from now, probably, maybe.
Who the fuck is this? How the fuck is this? Why is somebody DMing me on my gaming?
Your gaming what?
Somebody just sent me an R6 clip on Instagram, but on my team page, not my main.
You have a team page?
Yeah.
What's your team page?
Same thing as my gamer tag. Wait, I think it is. It might be a dot. No, it's the same thing, but with a dot and all lowercase. What is this edit? What's
Legion. You in here?
No.
Okay, I kind of vibe with the song.
What's the
Oh,
dot?
thank God Pleasure can get on. Okay. Okay. Sub me out for Pleasure.
No,
Is Trell
I found it.
It's the same thing as my gamer
You
tag,
said
but
just give
I'll
him a minute.
set up the underscore. It's
something.
a period.
Zim
And it's all
kills.
lowercase. Yeah.
Bro, you haven't posted anything in forever.
Yo, Mess. I mean, not Mess, Seth.
Everything's been getting posted.
Pleasure's here, so we're gonna have to pick him and drop you.
Alright.
Thanks for shutting up though, bud.
The one that has all my stuff on it.
Wait, no, can Seth play? Can Seth play instead of me? My ping is not being okay.
I only have 2
Come on,
videos.
bud.
How do you have
Huh?
Okay. Team... How do you even say that? Osimos? You're a weirdo.
Ready
What?
for the league games, guys?
That says autismos, you fucking
Okay.
retard. You're retarded.
I'm telling
No,
Charles they're going right now. Hold on.
Hi, hi guys. I just wanted to say good luck, okay, guys?
My TikTok is literally my gamer tag.
Hey, div reason a
It's an
card.
underscore.
Good luck, ma'am. Escargot.
Chicago doesn't talk, he's a weirdo.
Hey,
We have a
Masuda.
squeaker on our team?
My TikTok. My TikTok is literally my gamer tag, but it's an underscore. Did you just come in here and say you're a burrito?
Hey,
Shut your dumb
hey,
down, double down,
Escargot. Oh yeah.
Let's talk about
What did you just call me?
He's in like a party chat.
No, this kid has like a
Yo, the
list or
Cardinals got
something.
Malcolm Butler.
Oh, actually?
Yeah, they just signed him. What, baby?
I like the Cardinals.
Why are you looking at my TikTok, you fucking faggot? Fucking
I'm
faggot.
about to look at your TikTok. What is it again?
Wait, what?
Huh? Doc Hills?
No, it's underscore.
Alright, let's see how many
Diamond,
followers.
here I come.
I don't have that much.
Nope.
Tyler Coach. What kind of name is that?
It's Coke, you fucking retard, goddamn.
No, it's
Oh, what the
Tyler
fuck?
Coach.
That's actually generic.
Tyler Coach.
Who's... What the hell is
Are you
exotic?
I am full
Right.
kid. Actually, no, I think you have something on that.
Pretty sure Escargot hangs
Yo,
out
yo,
in game chat.
yo,
just as we talk.
dig we am.
He's not in game, he's in party. Give me one sec.
Oh, he is a funny name.
There's Trell finally. It's taken
How do
like 7
you?
years
How
to
do you?
join.
Oh my God!
Trell, what? It took
Yeah,
you
give him a
7
second.
How,
Ooh,
how are you
12.
following
What'd it
2,000
do?
people but only have
What's that do
35?
we am?
Who's following 12? Wait, is he actually?
Bro, this is
Howdy.
following 2,000 people.
Damn, bro.
Bro,
You're a
most-
weirdo.
No, bro, look, listen, most
Alright,
of
hold on.
these
Let me
pictures are
look at
pictures
who you're
of fat
following real
asses.
quick.
What's
Sam,
that do
just look
we
at the
am?
viewer.
I like your name.
Hey, but I actually have a couple PC players
Thank
that
you.
follow them. I don't follow them. Fucking...
Your recent
I
follow
see.
was Will Smith.
Who's Escargot?
Nigga said escargot. But it's escargot.
Nah, it's okay, I'm white.
Yeah, we know.
Oh, you told me the M word, so I was just making so.
Nigga, what?
Spooky.
Oh my God.
Spooky, scary,
Who it is?
scary.
Following Summer Rae, I see. Summer Rae.
Am I?
Jeez, this kid is
Yeah,
following someone.
I'm looking at all your follows. Your followings.
That must be old then. I don't remember following her.
Oh yeah, I think it's one of your recents.
There's no fucking way.
Where's your guys' fifth player at? Please.
You're following Will Smith, though. You can respect that.
Did that take too long? I'm going to party
Black
time.
Lives Matter. I'm the type of nigga. I'm the type of nigga to walk up into a Black Lives Matter protest and be like, "Oh, lives."
Chill.
I forgot I was doing schoolwork. I don't know what the second. Oh wait, why is the wedding guest anxious to get away from the mariner? I don't know. The fuck is a mariner? Oh, he holds his hand, which is kind of sus. Yeah, this dude's definitely gay. Tight. Tight little man pussy.
I'm back. You're probably talking to yourself or something.
No, I just said tight little man pussy.
We're waiting on their freaking diamond that we slammed last time, so we gotta slam them again, Masuda.
Yo,
Chill.
you talk so much, mess. You just
I
lost
know,
10
for
games.
real.
Shut up.
Actually, I didn't understand. I lost 9.
He lost 9.
I lost 9. And it wasn't my
Well,
fault. I
I'm
was top fragger in every game.
Sheesh,
Hold
bro.
on. I'm gonna
Who
go
are
back
your
up.
followers? You definitely paid them.
I pay my fault.
Yep.
Those people, bro, I have no clue who those people are. Those niggas are weird.
Gee. I don't know who that is. Daisy 781738. Is that the sauce code?
Dude, I don't know who that is. Some bitch followed me out of nowhere, and I was like, okay.
Lego
Like,
my ego.
Literally, okay, out of my followers, I'm like friends with 1, 2, 3,
June Ruthane.
4. I'm friends with 5.
Oh! Bruh, she got a link that says click here, see nude video.
That's hot.
Openvideo.us. Yeah, that's definitely. I would not click on that link. Oh my god, bro, that's another one. Don't
Mizuto,
click on the links in their bios. What?
go
My
party.
gamer said. Why?
Dude, are you literally just sitting there? Just thinking.
Trying to see who all follows you.
Yo, is that dude?
Who's Patricia Johnson,
Mizuto,
bro?
go party.
Who's Patricia Johnson?
I don't know.
She following you.
That doesn't mean I know who it is.
Probably paid him then.
Dude, I ain't got that type of money.
I just saw you with a bag of
Mizuto,
fireworks.
if you don't go party, I'm gonna rape
Oh
you.
my god.
That doesn't mean anything.
You got money.
Shh.
Mizuto. Yo, honest.
Why are they all leaving?
Yo, what's up?
Go party
I mean,
for a second.
I wasn't partying, you weren't there, so.
It's like I'm not going back.
Me bad.
Cause you are.
The kid on their academy team.
No, we.
What is he talking
originally had
about?
No,
Silvers
the
play.
kid on their academy team is calling me bad. On Stealthy's academy team.
What
he's
team?
calling me
Wait,
bad.
what team is
And
this?
he's
I like
so-
Stealthy. Stealthy's cool.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, but the kid on their academy team is calling me bad. Ain't he silver, bro?
Oh my god, bro, you probably started it, Ness.
No, he did. I said, hey, what's up?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I can tell you my straight up. Go to stream.
Why would I
I was
want to
talking
go
to
to a
Amish
stream?
dude who freaking left because of me, supposedly. I was talking to him, and then Ryan just goes, oh, you're not good.
I mean, is he wrong?
I mean, yeah, because he just got banned for saying that. Or not banned, but muted. Off that
Oh,
Steelers.
let me drink your semen. What the fuck?
Oh.
Mizuto, what kind of shit you be putting in Discord? Motherfucker put an anime bitch and it goes, I can't take it anymore. Let me drink your semen. This one. I swear to God, he's got problems. I think he was dropped on his head as a kid. Okay, how many questions are there? I swear to God, there's more than 10.
I also got timed out, never mind. Sheesh.
Dude, there's like 50 fucking questions. I'm not doing this. I'm just gonna go to my math thing because that is fucking ridiculous. There's no reason I should have 50 questions in English.
What about
Oh,
50
you talk
questions?
Too much, man. Zem, you talk way too much.
You know, I'm just gonna go buy a house.
Escargot's in game chat right now, if you guys want to ask him something.
Yo, Escargot, you're sexy, bro.
Yo, where the other team at?
Calm down, little Johnny. Give it a minute.
Escargot, you need a dick hard, bro.
Oh, Nicole,
Lie
Nice.
through your mic.
you guys are gay.
What did I do?
You fucking sucked my cock.
No.
Yo!
Yeah.
Fuck down!
Defend me, Trail. I did nothing.
No, he.
12. Don't
roasted
defend
me.
him, 12. Don't defend him.
Bro, I'm finna spray you with a fucking can of horny be gone. You is dangerous. You need to be locked up and put away.
You might need 2 of those cans.
Who dangerous?
You.
Boy, I'll spray you with some raid. You know that stuff you spray the beast naked with?
He gonna hit you with his little weed whacker.
I'm gonna hit you with my little tractor that I ride with my daddy.
My little tattoo.
Don't say daddy, bro.
You.
My traddle.
Never say
I'm gonna
daddy.
hit you with my traddle.
Hey, you gonna go play Tratters?
Yeah, don't play traddles.
Go
I
play
need
Tratters.
an adult.
We'll do picture
Niggas are making me uncomfortable.
Let's go play Dumb Torts and Tattles. Come on.
Let's go play Tratters
Hey,
with
shit
Daddy.
with you. I damn near don't want to play this game now. I'm finna get touched in game.
12. I'm gonna tell you all game long. Don't worry about that, say.
I mean, is that a bad thing?
Yes.
You may want to do Flash because I'm gonna be touching you like crazy.
Stay
Yeah, what?
back.
Let's do this. You're disgusting.
Yo, where did that yam
Is it
skit go,
automatic
bro?
forfeit? I don't know, Jiggly Ham.
Yeah, where did we yam?
Oh, Jiggly left. His internet is bad sometimes, so I guess it
I have to buy a
it
house that
varies.
I have to pay
This is
$646 a
one
month.
of his days that the internet was bad. So
You have to buy a
That's
house?
That's not.
So you used to be my daddy?
Chill.
I'm still in timeout on Escargot stream. Sheesh.
Muted? That's what you get.
Let it do the
I've been in timeout.
We're trying to get him in. He jumped into a ranked match last second without realizing the time. He's in a 4-4 overtime right now.
It's okay, dude. We forgive you, dude. Dude.
Just call me Scrub. It's so much easier.
We're just playing with Daddy.
Okay, XX, get good. 12 XX. It's okay.
It's okay, Daddy.
Guys, shut up, bro.
Hey, she said a question. I'll have an answer to that question. No, don't mute your mic. I want to talk to her. Come on. Let me speak to your mom.
My mommy?
Is that
Yes, sir.
No, my mommy only likes people like Johnny Sins. You look like Johnny Sins?
That's
My mom only likes child molesters. Bald? No.
Do you look like Johnny Sins?
No, but I can get down with the Doonies.
Oh my god, have you seen the TikTok too with that one dude?
Stop talking before I get my good friend J-Mac to come and give you a kiss.
I like kisses.
You're talking about us being weird?
Bro, I came back into game chat. What the fuck? Alright.
Hey, dude, I'm on your team now. I don't want to be on their team. They're bad.
I'm on that team now.
Hey,
They're gonna lose.
I'm gonna beat
Yo,
you.
Escargot, I know you can heal me. I'm mute your mic or else you're gay.
Hold on, let me mute my mic real quick.
Wait, that's your day.
I'll beat your big Doonies down.
You'll beat Smacks?
This is Scooby Stacks?
No, you'll beat Smacks Doonies down?
Yeah, I'm gonna beat your Doonies down.
Can you not?
Can you beat my duties now?
Bro, no one can hear you, Ness.
Whose pleasure? You can pleasure me.
That's an inappropriate name.
Whoa!
You can pleasure me.
Chill.
That's an inappropriate name.
So now we should go like Shotguns only or something.
Okay, I'm starting.
You're the inappropriate name. Beat your Doonies down.
Wait, can we pick recruit or no?
Finally, we're live, ladies and gentlemen. But knowing my audience, it's probably all gentlemen. We have just a fun little scrimmage between Southside Succubus, who are attacking first on Oregon against Aspect Gaming. Aspect Gaming had a pretty good game earlier this week. I think it was last night. I might be wrong on that though. Against Dark Ninja's Destruction, won 7-5, but I don't remember exactly when. I do remember, however, they ended up getting just quashed at one point on Oregon by Blood Wolves Gaming B. I think the score was. Well, the one thing that I can remember for sure, folks, is that Blood Wolves Gaming B won dominantly. I'm just gonna figure out the exact score for you all. Let's see. Finding the score line for you all now. Okay. And it was 7-0 actually. They lost. So they're a bit of a hit or miss team on this map, but looking to make a recovery here and looking to figure out a way to hold it a bit better would be Acid Gaming. And now I am Smacks from Nova versus Spice. Okay. Anyways, gonna take a peek at the bans now very quickly. Mira and Jackal banned from the attacking team of Southside. Not surprised by either of those really, especially considering that Jackal is often banned. He's I'm surprised that he hasn't gotten a nerf despite how often he's banned. And then obviously Mira banned on this map. This is one of her stronger maps, the other one being NC Clubhouse, and then you'll see her, pardon me, just sort of scattered around here and there. So that's just sort of a quick explanation as to that. And then the Thatcher and Kaid to sort of counteract each other, make walls a bit harder to get open, but also a bit harder to keep closed. And then the Kaid ban has some pretty serious implications, as we've seen in the past. The main problem with that Kaid ban, especially for a defending team, is that it makes holding down basement really difficult, considering that you don't have the lobby hatch, which admittedly doesn't mean a lot. You don't have the freezer hatch, which means that it's quite a bit harder to hold down freezer. You have to sort of... There's no way to avoid having to deal with the hatch unless you play in this sort of small square over here. And then, obviously, the meeting hatch gives up electrical, and that can make it pretty easy to push supply, because it's just a very small room, and that can also sort of collapse pillars. So it's really just... It's a very dangerous ban. It's playing with fire, but considering that it was a... I'm trying to think, that actually was from Aspect Gaming, so they are really, truly playing with fire right now. And plus they're on the defense right now, so... As you can see, just setting themselves up fairly stereotypically. They don't have a bandit, they do have a mute, however, and that's going to be what they rely on to keep those walls closed. It does stay on the floor, similar to those bandit batteries, but a bit cheaper, I'd say, considering they only have to put one down for 2 walls compared to 1 battery for every wall. And as you can see, just trying to get that wall open actually would be the Maverick there, whose trail throws in a frag grenade to deal with the mute jammer, and that will work. And Pseudo, with only one Soma left, as Mess, the other hard breacher, as the Thermite getting that wall open, and they've gotten both walls open in just a span of just over a minute, actually. They're in a really good position. Somebody hitting the air jam on Brown Stairs to be Give Legion ACOG is the Kavera, interestingly enough. You don't see that every day. I suppose trying to sort of do a bit of a pocket play against the attacking team, whose trail picked off there by YouTube Flamesy for the first kill of this match. It'll now be a 4v5. First kill of the scrim, pardon me. And there goes the Ice-Up, taken down by Smacks. Masudo getting a kill there onto his pleasure. And there goes the lowered Jaeger as well. It's up to just Flamesy, Give Legion ACOG. And second time, Give Legion ACOG will hit a air jab, actually. And we'll just shotgun away that, actually, 2v2, pardon me. YouTube Flamesy getting that double kill. Zimkills takes out Scrub. It's up to just Give Legion ACOG and YouTube Flamesy here against Masudo and Smacks. But the diffuser is down. Now, obviously, it seemed safe enough that Give Legion ACOG could have gone for that interrogation, which would have been very important. But all he had to do was really just walk over, get the Intero, at least hold down the diffuser for a bit, but didn't really do that, considering that all he has is that scrawny little pistol. And now Smacks making his way over to the objective, as Masudo looking to potentially smoke it out to allow his teammate to plant. And now YouTube Flamesy and Give Legion ACOG are both essentially offside here. Nitro going out, but doesn't even damage anybody. Give Legion ACOG going to be swung there by Masudo, but he gets taken down. And it's a double kill here from Give Legion ACOG. Smacks the last one left in a 1 versus 2. Actually spotting him, the YouTube Flamesy on White Stairs. Give Legion ACOG just going to be holding down the default there, actually, in game room, and Smacks is going to have to first deal with YouTube Flamesy if he wants to move around. But will rotate to look at White Stairs, pushing into attic, low time, looking for the plant. All they have to do is just push him off of it or get the kill. And he will get off, save his KD just a bit. You know, keep the 1 kill that he has. I almost said empty scoreline, but that would be incorrect. The round will go the way of Respect Gaming. They will now go up here 1-0, and this is a defender-sided map. And as you can see, going to be going down to basement, and this is what I really meant by playing with fire here. So, gonna try and figure out a way to hold down the site, but keep in mind that it's fairly easy, I'd say, for Southside to collapse those hatches. Really, they have the Hibana, they do have Mess as the Thermite, and they also have Who's Trail as Maverick, so we have almost a full hard-reaching lineup here. The only exceptions being Zimkills and Masudo, with actually the Ash, not Ash Jaeger, Ash Zofia combination, but I'm sure we're going to see a Jaeger play from at least one of those two in the defending half of Southside. And the only real ways to keep those hatches closed would be either an Evil Eye or somebody playing, you know, in that area, really, but I don't know that they want to put somebody in security, just holding the rad spot or whatever. Or even having somebody all the way on the top floor with vertical angles onto all of them, but none of those are... None of those are really, I'd say, efficient or worth it at the end of the day, I'd say. And now, as you can see, pushing into blue here will be Southside Succubus. Gonna have to deal with that blue elbow hold here, which has lost the shield. Luckily for the attacking team there. Masuda gonna lose some health, though, sending out his impacts, as well as a concussion to try and actually push out Aspect, and he will. 4v5, though, his Mess will fall down to Who's Pleasure. But they do have something here in terms of that rotate there. Now they have to, all really that has to be done by the defending team is just close that up, and then they've basically equalized it, I'd say, but instead, Who's Pleasure going to be playing a bit more aggressively. He does have an ADS on him. I don't know what for exactly, but Succubus going to be taken down. 2v4, though, 3k from Who's Pleasure. Left to just Trell and Smacks. Who's Trell going to be asking Pleasure the same question. And Smacks and Trell going to be bringing it back to close to even. It's just up to Flamesy, Give Legion Acock, and Isef. As you can see, just drawing it out now with about a minute 15 left would be the two remaining members of Southside, and they have plenty of time here. They could very effectively, I'd say, get something resembling a two-man push actually going, but still need to figure out a way to really push through the smoke that has been set up here by Isef. He does have one canister left on him, so minus the 10 seconds that would be wasted by that canister, they have about 35 seconds at the moment, just below that now, but going to be trying to figure out a way around this. And 2v2, Smacks will actually take down Isef. There goes the smoke pavement. They're back to normal time, actually. 3v1, Smacks gets a double kill, and they've taken the objective, actually. Blue elbow rotate wasn't reinforced at all, and now Flamesy is actually offside. I think he was looking for that late flank, but unfortunately the two remaining members on site just gave it up very easily. And as you can see, it's now post-plant here in a 2v1. And the fortunes have really been reversed here for Aspect Gaming, at least this round. Went from looking very good for them to now looking mediocre, to say the least. And at the heart of it, it went from 2-to-1 ratio of Aspect Gaming to Southside members. And then it went to 2-to-1 ratio of actually Southside favoring over Aspect. So it sort of flipped the script in a way, obviously a bit more simplified since we've lost numerous players, but still. And Who's Trell holding the angle, covering his teammates back, gets the kill there onto Flamesy, and it'll now be 1-to-1. These two teams have tied it up already, obviously early on, but still a quick tie here, and we'll now be at a early sort of standstill, I'd say. Obviously could be moved quickly by either of these teams, as we will see from Aspect Gaming, as they'll actually go down to basement again. But gonna look to keep the momentum going will be Southside, and they made a couple of mistakes there, but really I think it was more on the side of Aspect that was what gave them the round. Is it Central? It's, I think the servers I'm on right now are East 2. Okay, it says Central. I'm always on central or east 2, quote unquote, which is basically central.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
Um,
bombs.
If I don't see Legion, go Legion. That should have been AG's round, Aspect's round. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you saw it, and Mess was entering basically with Thermite, and he still had both charges on him. And then, I mean, at that point, especially once it was 2v4, I think, or 3v4, and the remaining members of Southside were all backing off from the rotate, at that point they should have just cut their losses. You know, if you can, grab your ADSs to rotate them around, but the important part is just reinforcing that wall and giving that up, because that's the heart of the Blue Behold, is you waste time, you waste utility, and then you reinforce the wall to basically make it all useless. You don't leave that open again. I think part of that has to be blamed on Whose Pleasure, because he was the one closer to the wall, but instead of reinforcing it, he decided to go aggro, and sure, he put himself in that position there of that strong man up, but after that he should have realized that that's enough, he needs to just fall back. And that's once again entering, losing some health there to Whose Pleasure. Whose Pleasure, however, going to return, actually, in losing health there, presumably from Whose Trowel. Actually, the other Who's here. Don't know if they are friends or foes or what exactly, but for the moment, they are sort of sparring, I'd say, opposite sides of these two teams, as you can see. Now, just setting themselves up in regards to positioning would be Outside Gaming fairly conservative. They have most players on site, actually. Just one roamer, it appears, and that would actually be. And Masuno has just snuck onto site as I'm saying all this. But their only roamer is Give Legion ACOG. I have no idea where he is. He's actually all the way up in T2. But now Masuno has just slowly put himself on site, and they haven't even realized. They haven't batted an eye. At this point, somebody should realize that 4v4, ISF takes out Smacks. The Keglet Scrub will fall. ISF lowered there. And here he comes, Masudo getting killed down to His Pleasure. Nichu Flamesy will be killed there by Zim Kills. Because a double kill actually on a Give Legion ACOG. ISF the last one alive. Doesn't realize it, but he's been surrounded. Who's Strel doing the honors, finishing him off, getting the round there for Southside. Now, as you can see, we'll be going to top floor once again. Will be Aspect Gaming, so gonna look to tie it up here 2-2, but it's looking so far, based off of patterns, to be a half favoring the attacking team. But I don't think that that's exactly what Aspect Gaming wants. This isn't normally viewed as an attacker-favored map. I've obviously seen plenty of attacker-favorite halves on this map, though. I've seen 4-2s. I've even seen a 5-1 half favoring a side. I think it was favoring the defensive side, but still, point made. This is a place where there's a lot of variation, I'd say. So it sort of depends from game to game, but I think that generally it favors the defensive team. Aspect needs to slow down, take a breath. They need to play smarter. They need to play smarter. They shouldn't have let that person on. They shouldn't let Masudo as the Zofia on site the last round. Like, how do you not have somebody at least playing in this sort of corner of laundry right by the default rotate? How do you not have somebody in supply? You had two people snacked down here, basically in blue. Like, if those ADSs were burnt, a frag grenade would have gotten them an easy double kill. I've seen rounds heavily influenced just by a nitro or a frag grenade goes out from below and takes out two players that were stacked on top of each other. It's ridiculous. You need space, eventually. Obviously, you don't want to be, spread out across the entire map, but you need space. And now Impact went out there from below, thanks to Masudo, did take down the bandit batteries on that, presumably that or a mute jammer, and now, well, we'll be open about 1:10 in, so did waste some good time. Oh, and there goes Masudo, taken out by Givlesion ACOG. And that's the other part that I'd like to mention is that Givlesion ACOG needs to make an impact on the roam at this point. All he's doing right now, as Snacks will be lowered down, not out just yet, but is down in the middle of trophy, going to be finished off, presumably by Whose Pleasure actually rotates away. Whose Pleasure looking to finish it off, and he does, as I was saying. The other part is that Givlesion ACOG needs to make an impact on the roam. All he's been doing this entire round, these past few rounds, as a roamer, is just sitting in a corner like a rat. And that's not going to earn you a roam clear. If you're lucky, that's going to earn you a flank. But you don't want to be reliant on that, because that'll happen when Zim kills. Will shut down your flank like that for a 3v4, and even then, at that point, you're basically giving a 4v5 site collapse, really, to the attacking team. It's just, that's not what you want to be doing. As a roamer, you want to be trying to deny map control.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
2v4, Whose Trail will be picked off there, actually, by Get Good Scrub. Not Whose Trail, that actually Zim kills. 2v3 though, Mass killing Get Good Scrub. As I was going to say, 2v2, as Whose Trail will actually finish off ISEF, up to just actually YouTube Flamesy and Whose Pleasure, but the time is low here. And the two German defenders do have some strong weapons they're going to try and use this actually now. With such little time left, there goes Whose Trail, instead to just Mess here on a 1v2. All they have to do is just stop it and waste enough time. Mess getting that nice double kill into Whose Pleasure. 5 seconds left. He's actually spotting you two. Flamesy, low time. Does swing and gets the kill at the last possible second. And the round will actually go the way, oh my, of Southside Succubus. Will be up here 3-1. And that is embarrassing, in all honesty. I think they need to stop deep roaming, but I like proximity roam because they are droning and noticing no one's inside and it's free. I'd say, yeah, proximity roam would work. That, or if they're gonna deep roam, they need to do like a deep roam vertically. Really, I think is what they need to do. Waste some time off the vertical instead of just sitting in showers and doing nothing. Now for the penultimate round of this first half, we will see a top floor defense once again here by Aspect Gaming, and they're now 1-1 on this site, so 50-50 chances at the moment on this objective.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs. Deploying explosive ordnance. Device positioned. Razor wire is deployed. Device active. Wire reinforced. Camera in position.
Alright, and as you can see, bring in the Goyo actually, so something I haven't really seen before from them, but I have seen certainly before from other teams in that Goyo pick, as you now will observe going to be setting those shields up. One right around that corner of kids, so from the gameplay it seems like they are hesitating and nervous. Timeout so I can talk to them and make them chill out. So, as you can see, just setting those up, and then the other one actually would be over in Attic. I think that one might be able to be taken down by, obviously by an easy impact. Maybe by a frag grenade, certainly with a bullet from behind. 4v5 ISEF taking out Smacks, but Smacks will actually trade him for the Goyo shield kill. And that's the problem with those Goyo shields, is that they can be reversed to just annihilate somebody playing on top of them. As Whose Pleasure is also taken out, it's now a 4v3 favoring the attacking team of Southside, and Mets is already in the default plant spot, looking for it, nothing to stop him, no nitros, nothing, 4v2. Whose will pick off Givlesion ACOG, and it's up to just Get Good Scrub and YouTube Flamesy. If I hadn't already said this, if you want 4v1, Zimkills takes down Gekko Scrub, and Masuda will pick off Houston Flamesy, and I don't know if I already said this, but if you want to take a timeout, I'll do it, but make sure that the other team is okay with it, because I don't want to I don't want to aggravate anybody here. And as you can see, for the final round of this first half, it's a 4-1 lead here, so no matter what is going to be, I'd say, good or at least above average for the defending team. And I did pause it, so hopefully I paused it. I mean, I pressed the pause button, and nope. Okay, this is... Well, I tried. That's all I can tell you is that I tried, as you saw. I'll pause it at the end of this half there. Simple as that.
Bomb located by attackers.
And gonna be going down to basement, it appears, for their final round on this half, and it's been messy to say the least. After they got that first round, they've been shut out here by the attacking team, and considering that it seems overall more of a defender-sided map than an attacker-sided map, I'd say that this is not the way that they wanted this to go, but I'm now going to look to get one more round at least, so that way they don't have a very tiny tightrope. They instead have a bit of a more normal-sized tightrope, I'd say. But just going to try and make a recovery here. Would be the defending team of Aspect Gaming, and I will obviously pause at half to allow just a tactical timeout, or whatever you want to call it, for at that time they'll be attacking, but currently defending team. No, Simcoe's gonna be trying to push forward here. Does have some assistance, and obviously Smack's getting a bit cocky, I'd say. Who's trailed down, not just yet, but will be lowered heavily by Killvision Nikog, and he gets taken down. Just got too greedy and got shut off there by Masudo, and a bit of monkey play will obviously cost them. But Whose Pleasure looking for a flank here. 4v4, Isef takes out Zimkills. Impact goes out, and Smack's obviously getting a bit cocky as well. 4v3, Masudo takes one down. Whose Pleasure takes out Mess. Whose Trell actually will get a kill down and get good scrum. Smack's is low, as I said, he was getting a bit cocky and bringing that blitz. Didn't seem to really do anything. Isef and Whose Pleasure, the last two left for their team, with a more even, I'd say, half at time, and on the line at this time. Masudo going to be sending out some concussions, trying to figure out where the remaining players are. Whose Pleasure lowered there by Masudo. 3k from Masudo, looking for the fourth now. It's just Isef. He took down Whose Pleasure. Isef, the last one left in a 1v1, actually getting a double kill there onto Whose Trail. It's up to just him and Masudo. Health-wise, Masudo has the lead here, but Isef has two smoke waves on him. Just free-firing against the 4k, and a squad wipe from Masudo will give the round to Southside Succubus, who will be up here at half heavily. 5-1, in fact. And now, so do you want me to pause or not? I'm pausing for a minute, and then let me know if I can unpause it, whatever. Okay, there. Now, for the potential penultimate round here of this game, would be this next round, the first round of the second half. I can't believe I'm saying that, but a very, very flawed, I would say. I think that's the closest word I'm going to get to it. First half there for the defending team, then now attacking team of Aspect Gaming. As you can see, gonna try and just close it out soon, close it out quickly, just put them down in their words. Wanted to look at it from their eyes. As you can see, just gonna try and get that done. Really would be Southside, who had a very strong first half actually. Just managed to seemingly overwhelm Aspect Gaming, and I'm gonna take a peek at the scoreboards here, and leading his team with almost double digits would be Masudo, has 9 and 3 as a stat line. So actually, I can't believe this, a 3.0 KD. The rest of his team all at least have a 1.0. Nest with the 1.0. Smacks and Zimkills both have a, what is that, 1.2? 1.25. There we go. And then Who's Trials the 2.0. And then on the side of Aspect Gaming, Who's Pleasure leading his team with 6 kills. ISF with 4 is the next person behind him. As you can see, just trying to make a recovery here would be the defending team, but it's going to be difficult to say the least for them. As you can see, Nitro goes out there already being used, actually. The only Nitro, in fact, Smax's, as he's trying to play all the way up in T3, kind of rotate around onto that sort of X-beam on, I would say, what, T2.5 maybe? I don't know exactly what number you want to call it, but just trying to waste some more time, maybe get some more health taken down off of a player, or maybe even a pick would be what he's dreaming of right now. Because there's a small chance that Aspect Gaming lets him rotate away. It seems unlikely, but he actually will. Wow. You'd think that would be a free kill, really. All they had to do was just lock off the stairway, and then just pincer the guy. Get good scrub lowered, putting it into the DB. I know, can't actually withstand. Did lose that ability, unfortunately, for him. And fortunately for Masudo as well. He was the one playing with Zofia that first half. He's down, but 4v5. Givlishnekak actually going to get the first kill of this half onto Who's Trial. And there goes the Maestro. So those Eagle Eyes will be immobile now, but still can be looked through, still can be spotted with, as you can see, trying to push through big window here. He will move in and just get picked off immediately there by Masudo. It's now a 4v4. The two teams have already evened up with about 55 seconds left on the timer here in this round. And as you can see, reinforcing that blue rotate, not blue rotate, kids rotate, a bit reminiscent of what you see actually in blue, with that sort of blue elbow hold that we saw from Aspect Gaming, would actually be Mess as the smoke. So they're trying to waste some time in that, and they certainly seem to. As you can see, just slowing down some would be the defending team, and they've put themselves into a bit of a 20-second meta here, actually, just by having to Ash Charge and Zofia impact all that utility away. Probably would have been a bit speedier to use Get Good, especially considering that he has those 2 impacts, and they don't have any sort of delay on them, unlike Who's Pleasure with the Ash Charges. Zimkill's getting that double kill in short order onto Isaf and Who's Pleasure. It's up to just YouTube Flamesy. As I say that he's gone, Smack's getting a kill there. Actually, a team kill into Masudo. Get Good Scrub will pick off Zimkills, but too little, too late. Mess actually will one-tap him in the head with a shotgun for the round. It'll now be 6-1. Southside Succubus at match point now, and it's only been 1 round into the second half. This is a ugly, to say the least, game for the now attacking team, who have been put, I'd say, at gunpoint by Southside Succubus, no pun intended. Now, as you can see, they've put themselves into a bit of a corner, to say the least. They're, as you can see, they're down 5 rounds. I'm gonna make this as straight as possible. They're down 5 rounds. They need to win 5 rounds in a row without losing a single one if they want to win this. And not even if they want to win this. They have to win 5 rounds in a row if they want to even stand a chance at overtime. But even then, that's that seems unlikely for them.
Defenders, protect your bombs.
You know, never say never. It's a high hill to climb, but they're gonna try and climb it. I can hope.
Attackers have located a bomb.
They're just sending the side up here. Masudo gonna lose some health, presumably by who's Trell, I would think. Considering that I heard the odd go off when he lost that health. But I might be wrong on that. So we'll get a bar chipped off of him, but I don't think that it's gonna really affect him. If it was 2 bars, I would definitely be concerned. But if he's not on the roam, I don't think that it's gonna really affect them. But as you can see, once again, now another team will actually be doing that blue overhaul that we saw from Aspect, and combining that with the Clash is gonna make it a bit more difficult, I'd say. Obviously a variation, to say the least, on what we saw earlier from Aspect. As you can see, just trying to waste some frag grenades, maybe waste some stuns, just overall waste some utility from the attacking team. And as you can see, Smax trying to push in here does have the Clash CCE shield, so can figure out where everybody is, and is spawning 2 drones now, essentially 1 operator's worth of drones. They're trying to deal with them, does take down 1, so just certainly unfortunate. And they have 5 reinforcements in reserve. Am I counting that correctly? They have 5 reinforcements in reserve. They've left the hatches soft. If Aspect realizes this, they could get a very easy round, a very quick round at that. And already just eyeing something on Laundry Stairs. There we go. Masuda will shut him down quickly, shutting off good scrub the Zofia. As Givlishenko will actually kill Zim kills. And now Mess is lower there thanks to Isef, as the Ace, the hard support, is going to be trying to keep the momentum going here. As you can tell, that Clash has been a major thorn on the side of Aspect Gaming. They don't really know what to do with it. They did have the frag grenades, but they've used all those. They did have stuns, but they lost those with Get Good Scrub dying, who's going to take down Flames, but whose pleasure will actually get a kill there onto Masudo. It's up to just actually Givli, Shnakog, Isef, and whose pleasure on the side of Aspect Gaming here. With the game on the line for those 3 of them, really. Who's Trail, Smax, and Mess, the 3 remaining for their team. And one thing you have to keep in mind here, the sort of X factor in this round potentially, would be Smax. He is that Clash. We saw him earlier around 3v2. Matt's going to take down Whose Pleasure, just hits him right in the head. It's up to just give Legion, ACOG, and Isef. I don't know if they have any flank watch set up, but doesn't appear to be so. And as I said, the X factor here would really be Smax. He's been the Clash. He's wasted a solid minute and 20 seconds, I'd say, or at least sort of delayed progress for that long, and that's very important. And the important thing about Clash is that as the round goes on, she gets more and more important. She becomes more and more impactful. So the fact that he's still at close to 100 health here is really good. And as you can see, realizing that those hatches were soft to be give Legion ACOG, he does open up the meeting hatch, but neither of them really playing that. Instead, Isep going to rotate over to the freezer side, smoking off the top of White Stairs. I don't know what he's doing. I think he's basically just going to full send it into freezer in hopes that he'll find something. But he will be actually shot off there by Ustralis. Max gets the final kill of this matchup. Does headshot give Legion ACOG, using that CCE to help him out, and that'll be the game. 7-1, like Amaritsu and Stealthy predicted. Aspect Gaming gonna lose to Southside Succubus.
Like nobody argued, nobody tried their best. Like this is a good
Zidane
set.
helps me out all the time, bro. I was about to push him. Yo, GG's guys, GG's.
Hey, GG guys, you like to really do. Sorry to do it twice on you guys, though. I didn't mean to go clash on you guys. I'm sorry.
Okay, you can stop talking like that now.
Yeah, you can stop talking like that, Smash.
Wait, is he retarded?
Jesus.
Yeah,
he's retarded.
Yeah, he is.
Oh my god. Get
Yeah.
me out of here.
I played on a new
Jeez.
I played a new sensitivity that game, but that was so